comrades, to episode 8, I think it is. I don't remember.
I don't know. Why do we put numbers on this shit? We should.
I don't know. Well, I'm just used to doing that from the other show.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We don't have to. I'm Chris. That's Brittany. Britt. The Britmeister. Britorama. Brit Catholic.
I like that.
I don't know. Anyway, so how's it going, Britt?
It's going good, just working. And my dog had to go do a diabetes test earlier this morning.
Diabetes intensifies.
I know. So I thought she was going to have it for sure, but she doesn't. She's in the clear.
That's good. So. Okay. Well, my end of things, let's see. Let me just preface this by saying I have no life, I have no girlfriend, I have 2 cats, and I live by myself.
You just described me, but I have 2 dogs.
And sex positivity includes men. So we should not shame men for having sex toys because women have like 13 dildos.
What do you mean? I didn't shame you.
No, I'm just. I've heard. No, I'm just saying you don't usually hear. You kind of did, actually. You did. He's like, it looks like. Well, you're sitting here with an ejaculating dildo. But anyway. I'm pretty sure you don't need to say anything. So here. That's the fleshlight. Now this is.
You're gonna show everybody your fleshlight?
Yeah, hell yeah, I am.
Oh my Jesus.
See, wait. Damn it, see this.
Put it in front of your shirt. In front of your face. It don't have lips on it?
No, that's what I told you. It's discreet, man.
Did you use it? Have you used it yet?
Yeah. Fuck, have I used it yet? See, you can't even see it unless you're really looking at it, right? All right, this comes off. It's supposed to increase suction, but that sounds bullshit. But... Are you ready? Are you ready?
For what?
The orifice.
It's a grinder too?
It's an orifice. See?
I can't really see it.
You can't see it. Is that what
You're kind of blurry on my end. It's not you, it's me.
You can't see that?
The problem is me. Yeah, it looks like a butthole.
It's like a sandworm. Yeah, it's like a sandworm.
Like a silver butthole.
It's like fucking Dune. It's like a Dune fleshlight and shit.
It just looks so weird porn when you guys have one on your dick and it's just like this giant
I know.
black thing like swallowing your cock.
Again. You don't need, or any other woman doesn't need to say shit to me about sex toys when y'all got some of the craziest looking shit I've ever seen in my life.
That's true.
See, look how discreet. It doesn't have one in the shape of a mouth or a pussy. It's just, that's weird.
No, it's not. Now it looks like you're fucking a robot. Why do you need it to be discreet?
It creeps me out. It creeps me out.
It does?
Seeing a lip it creeps me the fuck out. No. Oh, there it went. See, that cap comes off right here.
I can't show any of my toys. This ain't fair.
Why? Yeah, you can. Oh, I get.
I don't
yeah,
think you can
could.
show dicks on. You do. You're literally showing us. Your dick has literally been in that hole, right?
Oh my god, yes. And a dick has been in your hole at some point. So what's your point? See, this is what I'm talking about. It's discrimination against men for liking sex toys. Actually, I don't. No, that's for cleaning, right? So it didn't come with one because you have to pay more to get through special things. But you get like not a pipe cleaner, obviously. That would harm it. But you get some in there and you clean it out, right? Oh, that's not even... Okay, wait. There's the sleeve part.
That's what you... Is that what you come into?
Yes, that's what I ejaculate into. What are you, 12? Jesus. See?
How long before that thing starts
to
smell like fish?
I've washed it. Shut up.
It's got ridges? Okay.
Yeah, it's got little ridges in there. See, it's got bumps. It's like, and there's a weird looking ribs down here and stuff. But see, you just take it apart, you clean it. No,
with just soap and warm water?
I don't know if you can use soap. Maybe. Let's see. It's
what?
The material is really weird. You have to use certain things. You can't use. I bet you could use like Dawn or some shit on it, but I have to look. I don't remember.
Oh my god, you know what Dawn combats really well?
What?
Do you know what Dawn combats really well?
Is this a joke?
Weed resin, dude. If you got resin on something,
that cleans
some Dawn
everything.
soap. Yeah, I got this bong right here is rubber, and there's like a piece right here. Since we're showing our toys, this piece like gets disgusting. So the only way, and
I know.
it's rubber, so I can't use alcohol, right? So the only thing I
I
can use
didn't
to
know
clean
that.
it is Dawn.
Because I have this pipe. It's got fucking shit all in it. I can't. It's a pain in the ass to clean.
Yeah,
Anyway.
whoa! Hold on. I was gonna bring this up, but I thought everybody knew this. You know the salt and alcohol trick, right?
I'm
No,
not a stoner, and I'm not a stoner
this
like you.
was completely black last night. If you put this shit in alcohol and salt, it'll clean that shit immediately. Crystal clear.
Okay, if you say so.
Then you put
I'll
this
take
in
your
the
word for it.
dishwasher, and you're all good, man.
I mean, I can't get. I mean, I could get a bong actually. I can't use it for anything. Oh, by the way, just
What?
peripheral. I forgot about this. I'm going to Denver next week, but I'll
You better
be.
vlog it. So
And
I can edit
I'll
it.
be here and when the show happens, and I'll be back by the time the next show happens. So, which means you won't be deprived of me. I know that's very important to you.
Good.
And I
I'm
might,
not doing this show by myself.
I don't know. Go get an AI or something. I don't know.
Fuck
Anyway,
AI, man. I don't want that shit.
I made more AI too.
Yeah, with your
Right.
weird ass AI art. What was the new one? Fucking
It's
Joe Rogan as
what?
a clown or some shit.
you know what? You don't deserve it, so I'm not gonna tell you.
All right.
Yes, Joe Rogan as a clown
Rogan.
was one of them. One of them was supposed to be Ronald McDonald fighting Pennywise or arguing with Pennywise. And the other one I did was Thanksgiving turkey arguing with Santa Claus. Now that one turned out pretty decent, except for some reason the turkey always had the Santa hat on. I'm like, why? The whole point of the argument is so because Christmas is always too quick, right? Thanksgiving's not done before, you've seen these memes before, right?
Look at this, dude. This looks awesome.
Yeah, see? That's a good one. And see, I like how he has hands. That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to click off. Is it showing my page right now?
Yep.
All of our messages to each other.
Yep.
Okay.
That's very professional.
Sorry.
Anyway, let's move on to the content, the real content, and not just Brittany showing her ass and me showing fleshlights.
Oh, you know what I forgot to bring up was the Tucker Carlson on Twitter. I would say let's start with that, but I need to find it, I guess.
Oh, you haven't found? I thought you already had said that.
Forgot about it.
So as a preface, this must have happened today because they'd already said, well, additional, kind of a peripheral, but not quite. Anyway, Matt Walsh was trying to get his little stupid his transphobic propaganda hate speech movie, or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
What's it called? It's like How to Be a Woman or what it means to be a woman.
It's just I hate trans people. I hate anybody that I don't understand.
Listen, he didn't say that. We'll give him the benefit of the doubt. He didn't say
Oh shit! Right. So it's horrible. I saw it before. So they.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get into that Matt Walsh thing later. Ugh.
No, yeah, I'm just Oh god damn it, Kat! Don't start. Yeah. So first of all they were supposed to show it. Then something happened with some content person. Of course, they got fired as soon as that happened.
We're still talking about Tucker Carlson.
No. This is the preface to it. The preface to the preface.
All right.
This is the Matt Walsh documentary they were supposed to be broadcasting on Twitter for free for the first time, or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
but
they were gonna do that? I didn't know about that.
Well, they did it now, but originally an actual employee of Twitter, not some fucking dumbass like Elon, decided that the content was just shit. Like under our rules, we're not supposed to show it, right?
Yeah.
But of course, Elon is like, no, no, no. I'm here to ruin it. I'm here to ruin Twitter and be a. Here we go. Here we go. The cat knocking shit over. We're here to. We're here to be transphobic and hate people. You know. So they got fired, whoever did it, and then he went ahead and let it go. So it's on there.
I didn't know about this drama. It's on. It's on Twitter.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it got put on there.
I just do the Google search of Matt Walsh and "What is a Woman" is the name of.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Yeah.
It looks like it's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, look at it.
I think it's on Twitter too, but I don't because remember
people like ripped it from YouTube or from Twitter.
They ripped Twitter from Twitter, yeah.
Yeah, look.
Because the Daily Wire's, is supposed to have like a contract with Twitter now to show their shit. And I'm just.
This ain't the movie. This is just. Click the link. No, it says click the link in this.
Oh no, yeah, no.
This one is the movie, I think, though. And it looks all shitty and no, it's not. It's just pictures again. Oh, so they're copyright striking it. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they do. They fake people out.
Sorry. I did find the Tucker Carlson thing though.
Okay, good. Good, I guess. I don't know.
Good, I guess.
Good, I get to insult him. Okay, so yeah.
I haven't watched this, so. So
Daily Wire now has a contract with Twitter to show all their shit, and one of the shits. Well, Tucker's not on Daily Wire, but my shit. I predicted he might go, but I don't know.
Where else could he go?
Well, but he doesn't like, after Fox News, he doesn't like being told what to do. And I have a feeling that he would perceive too much control or something like that. I don't know. But go ahead and play the... Now, I haven't seen this. And did you watch it?
No.
Okay.
I just found it, like, while we were on the show.
Now,
this?
Yeah, where's the volume?
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. This morning, it looks like somebody blew up Kovka Dam in southern Ukraine. The rushing wall of water wiped out entire villages.
Oh, God, this is exactly like his other show?
And as of tonight, puts the largest nuclear reactor in Europe in danger of melting down. So if this was intentional, it was not a military tactic. It was an act of terrorism. The question is,
hold on. I got something to show you a little later. I just remembered it. I'll surprise you with it, though.
Well, let's see. Kakhovka Dam was effectively Russian. It was built by the Russian government. It currently sits in Russian-controlled territory.
I kind of
don't give a shit. The dam's reservoir supplies water to Crimea, which has been the last 240 years.
I didn't know he was just going to hop right into it. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't either. You don't have to play over. No, you can skip around. I just want to see if he goes anywhere else. Or whatever.
All right, let's skip around.
It's too decent for terrorism. Now, you see him on television, and it's true you might form a different impression. Sweaty and rat-like, a comedian turned oligarch, a persecutor of Christians.
Did you hear what he just said?
A friend of BlackRock.
Yeah, what's he talking about?
Zelensky. We can say for a dead certain fact that he was not involved. He couldn't have been. Zelensky is too decent for terrorism. Now, you see him on television, and it's true you might form a different impression. Sweaty and rat-like.
Right there, pause it.
Doesn't Zelensky hang out with Nazis?
Zelensky is Jewish. So, the rat thing he just said, that's a trope. That's an anti-Semitic trope that's been around forever.
Oh, shit. So he's already going mask off.
Well, they already were doing it. I mean,
I know.
But yes, there are fascist forces in the eastern Ukraine where the disputed territories are, I think. And what are you gonna do? I mean, like, they're already control the shit.
Look at this car. Look at this car I drove by today. Hold on. This was my surprise. And you're like talking about this right now, so this is kind of perfect. Yeah, look at this.
Is that a Prius?
I think so. Zelensky is my hero. Is there any? Nazi shit on here? Fuck Putin. They
No,
had
this
4
is this is
flags.
lefty. Well, it's
Is it
liberal
lefty
shit.
shit?
No, it's liberal.
Yeah, I mean this
shit.
is liberal shit. Yeah.
Not lefty shit. They're in the Prius for fuck's sake.
I was driving down fucking where did I see this? Right here in Burbank, right by the Warner Brothers Studios.
That's ridiculous. That's just a propaganda campaign.
Yeah,
The
that
only people
like,
I care about are the people of Ukraine. I don't give a fuck about the government.
Yeah, me neither, dude. Same for Russia. Like, sounds like
Oh,
the
that's-
Russians
yeah.
don't want really any part of this. You know,
They're fucking abandoning. They're going AWOL. They're just leaving. These soldiers are just fucking
yeah.
fuck this. I'm out. So Putin's probably gonna try to launch a couple of raggedy ass nukes that probably will misfire and land right on this fucking door.
Who you think's got better nukes, Russia or North Korea?
The nukes themselves, Russia.
Okay.
The
The
nukes
mechanisms
themselves,
to shoot the nukes.
Russia does. Russia does.
Okay.
Russia does.
Okay. Man, if anybody, if North Korea could nuke anybody, it would be Russia, right?
It wouldn't. That's stupid.
Aren't they like right next to each other?
Yeah, but why would they? No, you don't do that. They'd obliterate them. They wouldn't even have to do anything. No, China's right there too. There's no. You think that Fallout's gonna hit China? Come on. You know.
I have been playing Fallout 3, so like.
Jesus, this is real life, child. Okay. Anyway,
I'm ready. I've been training for the apocalypse forever. Nuclear apocalypse.
just
forever.
go back and see if there's anything else in this garbage. Just flip to the end or something.
Yeah, I was trying to like skip around while we were talking, but it wouldn't play because it's Twitter and it's shit. Look at this.
Buffering and shit.
Come on, Twitter.
Is it Twitter?
I don't know. It could be me, but here.
Wait, let me see.
He couldn't have been. Contemplating a breakfast buffet. The aroma of death has aroused Lindsey Graham.
Whoa, hold on a second. We should just skip around this.
I think no.
I mean,
this is
holy shit.
This is some shit I'd have to talk about anyway. To me, this is a whole segment because this motherfucker's saying some crazy shit.
What is he talking about? Should we go back?
He goes off on Lindsey Graham for being a pussy because of Ukraine or something.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
And laughing like friends do. Here's the pair last week.
Free or die.
Free or die.
Yeah.
Now you are free,
Yes.
and we will be.
And the Russians are dying.
It's the best money we've ever spent.
Thank you.
No, it's
That's just
The
so
Russians are
gross.
dying. It's the best money we've ever spent, Graham says. A smile spreads.
Wait, is he pro-Russia? Tucker's pro-Russia?
I don't fucking know anymore. He's wherever the money is, wherever the grift is.
I thought the Russians were the dirty common
No,
socialists.
oh no. See, no, you're wrong on that. They love Russia
Okay.
because he's an authoritarian strongman. They love that shit.
You're right. I mean, they love Putin, yeah.
Yeah, the whole
But
idea. What he
We all
stands
know
for.
that Stalin would have kicked his ass.
He was in the KGB.
Who wins in the fight? Stalin?
Stalin. I don't care
Or
who it
Putin.
is. It's Stalin.
That's right.
All the Stalin. He
Motherfucking
kills all of
badass.
his. Go ahead. Anyway, go ahead.
Sorry, did I just go tanky on you? My bad.
across his thin, quivering lips as he forms the words. He looks like a
Who does he
starving
think he
man
is?
contemplating a breakfast buffet.
He's a poet.
The
dude.
aroma of death
Yeah,
has
just-
aroused Lindsey Graham. Thanks so much, replies Zelensky. He feels the same way. See, there's nothing dark here. Just two middle-aged guys celebrating the killing of a population. They don't seem like the kind of people.
The biggest country in the world. They're killing the population of Russia.
Well, yeah. No, well, some. I mean, not really. I don't know what he's talking about. He's talking about the people. I mean, they're invading. They're trying to claim. I'm sure he'll claim that's not their territory anymore, which is the same shit Putin always says. Ukraine is like a historical part of Russia or some bullshit, which is bullshit.
Wasn't Ukraine part of the USSR though?
Yeah, but it wasn't part of Russia historically. They just took it.
Oh
all
yeah,
that shit.
okay. Yeah.
They said, nope, ours now, motherfucker.
Hey, is this before or after Fox took all of his camera equipment and shit?
This is after. That's why he's on fucking Twitter.
But it looks good.
Because he's got money. You think
He does got money. Whatever this set is, it looks like he's in like a cabin that's like on his property or something. But it looks cool
I
as
hope
fuck.
it burns fucking down. And shut up.
Fucking
not.
jealous. Fucking
Do
jealous
not.
ass.
Just play the rest.
Look at this pocket square.
People who'd enjoy flooding villages or starting a famine. And in any case, who cares if they are? It's
you know
really
who
not
else
your
started
business.
famines?
Your job is to support
Stalling them out.
Ukraine. Watch Nikki Haley, a Republican candidate for president, explain this principle on CNN.
A win for Ukraine is a win for all of us. And for them to sit there and say that this is a territorial dispute, that's just not the case. To say that we should stay neutral, it is in the best interest of America. It's in the best interest of our national security for Ukraine to win. We have to see this through. We have to
Is
finish
it? Is it?
I don't care.
I mean,
Honestly,
I
at
don't
this
care
point, I
either.
don't give a shit.
Like, I really don't care.
It
Like,
doesn't
why are
doesn't
we
matter.
going so hard? Why are we so hard on the Ukrainian side? Is what I'm trying to say. Is
Uh,
because is this for all mankind and like we don't want Russia to?
It's
beat
a
us to the
proxy
moon?
war. It's a proxy war. That's all. it
God
is.
damn, son. Get your shit together, America.
See? It's very easy to understand. It is vitally important for you to support Ukraine because it's necessary for Ukraine to be supported by you. Your support is mandatory until it's finished, whatever it is, and whatever that means. So
Hold on a second, man. Is this where Tucker like goes full Nazi?
Yeah,
'Cause
he
I'm
doesn't
being
have any.
I'm being spoken to like I'm a moron.
Well, that's what he always does.
I don't. Yeah, but it feels very intense on this show.
shut up and support Ukraine, or else you're in trouble. Back when they still taught logic, statements like this were known as tautologies. Something is true because it is. The more you repeat it, the truer it becomes.
Isn't that what they say about the Bible?
Yeah, it's a classic example.
It's a self-reinforcing reality. There was a time when tautologies were considered illegitimate
All right, I don't give a
arguments,
fuck.
not to mention
See,
hilarious.
he says
Alright,
anything else
Only
funny
dumb
at the
and
end.
wild just pretended it never happened. Go ahead and talk about something that really matters and see what happens. If you keep it up, they'll make you be quiet. Trust us. That's
Oh
The
my
few
God,
Russians-
Tucker.
but in
All
the
right,
mean-
let's hear some.
We're grateful to be here. We'll be back with. As of today, we've come to Twitter, which we hope will be the shortwave radio under the blankets. We're told there are no gatekeepers here. If that turns out to be false, we'll leave. But in the meantime, we are grateful to be here. We'll be back with much more very soon.
Fucking calm down. Jesus fucking
All right.
Oh, he's playing the whole radio up. Okay, he's playing that whole thing up, then shortwave radio under the blankets. All right, bruh.
Yeah, dude.
Who the fuck had...
What a
you fucking
revolutionary.
Gen X, you fake boomer? You don't even know what a shortwave is.
How old is Tucker Carlson?
He's probably my age.
Let's see. Tucker Carlson.
50-ish. I mean, it's ridiculous.
54. Okay. Prime time, baby.
It's fucking gross. I mean, for him to sit... Whatever. He's just
Man,
a fake
I just
boomer.
looked at our like the clips that we have. I was like, let's move on to something fun. And then I was like, well, there's nothing fun up here.
Well, I mean,
Except you want to do the crack pipe one? That's fun.
Yeah, okay. Crack pipes are always fun. Yeah.
Are we done with Tucker? What else can we say about Tucker?
Nothing. I just
Nothing?
wanted to see what was going on. I don't really
Yeah.
give a fuck.
Yeah, he's.
It'll get
fucking
more
weird.
interesting, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And well, more hateful is what I mean. But anyway,
Yeah.
go
All right,
ahead.
hold on. I kind of got fucked up. My clip got fucked up. Now, like, ads are playing and shit. I do need an ad blocker. God damn it! All right, hold on.
What do we got? Ooh,
How do I get? I want to get out of this. Play it. Oh, I have to play it. That's how I get out of it.
you dumbass.
Wait, what the fuck is happening right now? Someone in the chat, please help. No one's in the chat. Fuck.
There you go. You got it. Calm down.
No, I got it. All right, here we go. Wait, what? Why can't I click on anything?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to click on this clip. I'm trying to click the play button.
You may have to pay for it. Where are you getting that? You're not.
This
You
is a
can't.
video. I just watched this video, dude.
Oh. There you go.
Look, it has a little video thing. Oh, here it is. Oh. God damn it. Fucking FoxNews.com is bullshit, man.
Well, they ain't spending money on that. You know.
Get out of here, man. How do I get out of this fucking ad?
Eurolift. That's what I'm talking about. Eurolift.
Look, this is what's coming on Fox tonight. What you gonna watch? Who you like, Hannity or Ingram?
Oh God.
Jesus Christ! How long is this fucking ad?
Can you not skip?
No. All
There you
right,
go.
here we go. Here we go.
Have you with us? Hi there. You know, I mean, I should point out that this is a new thing. It was on the cover of the New York Post yesterday, this machine, and it showed everything that was in it. I think the Narcan, most people can understand why it's good to have that around because it can save someone's life who's overdosing. But this machine was cleared out overnight. So I can't imagine now they're going to restock it every single day because there's obviously so much demand for the stuff in here. But why is it a good idea for the city to make free crack pipes available to people who need them?
Well, one of the reasons is contagious disease, AIDS. There are so many other reasons. You have the junkies sharing these contaminated.
Is this a legitimate thing? I thought needles was the thing to look out for.
That too. Well, the crack pipe part, I don't think so. But the needles certainly are.
But
That's
there's
just
no
what
needles in there.
It does. They're just using that as a fucking
instruments.
Yeah.
dog
Martha,
whistle.
the big picture is what is the alternative for what this effort is trying to accomplish in New York? I remember when crack hit New York. The crack is back, and we had 600,000 crack addicts in New York and across the country. Everybody was dying. So I asked a veteran cop in the South Bronx. I thought about that in preparation for today's hit with you. How can we fix this in the South Bronx, Central Brooklyn, where people were dying by the scores? He said these are self-cleaning ovens, these neighborhoods. Soon all the junkies will be dead. That's the alternative now with fentanyl.
what they want.
107,000 people dead from fentanyl overdoses. What you want is to get these fentanyl test strips out. What you want is to have the Narcan to reverse these overdoses. It is tragic. It is beyond belief that 107,000 Americans are now dead from overdoses the last calendar year. It is. We have to do something. If anyone has a better idea, I'm all ears. But
Yeah, I got a better idea. Okay. We get rid of this thing called capitalism, and we give everybody we meet everyone's needs. They have food, they have shelter.
There's something
they have a
you can do
purpose.
now. You don't have to, That's a good idea. You shouldn't have to pay for it. I don't know why the fuck they made it where you have to pay. That's stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
That's capitalism.
Maybe that's why people are fucking doing drugs and committing suicide, because life sucks.
Yeah, they never ask why it happens. They just go for the effect, not the cause. Anyway.
Yeah. There's
But
a little
to
bit
think
more
that
left
a
of this.
rehabilitation effort is going to change this, that's not going to happen. We can't be naive about it. The alternative to the fentanyl that's now showing up in every kind of drug you can imagine, it's disguised as a million other different things. People are dropping dead everywhere. Middle class people, not just the ghetto druggies, but regular folks
I
who
should
are
just do drugs right
imbibing
now.
are finding themselves dead.
You're doing drugs
You can
right now.
argue with nuance. Maybe they should not have had the lip balm or this or that. But I think the concept.
Lip balm. Is there
the right
fentanyl
one.
lip balm or
Yeah,
some
but
shit?
it's an acceptance
Just put it on your lips.
of the culture. It's saying, well, let's help make it a little safer for you to be a drug addict. And I wonder, you look at all these cities where, I can't get over the videos that I'm seeing from Philadelphia, from New York, from San Francisco. People like zombies wandering around half dressed in these great American cities.
How much you think it costs to live in one of those cities?
Yeah, they never tell you. They never ask that part, right? That's what I said.
What are the job prospects in that city?
It's easier to demonize like that. The self-cleaning oven that was spot on that's straight up pig shit right there. I mean, he was talking from the heart. Well, the pig heart. I don't know what you would call that, but
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, they're self-cleaning up. The junkies, they don't give a fuck. This is what they want. They want them to kill. They want them to, kill them. Essentially, alive themselves.
Yeah. You want to finish this, or you want to? I got stuff to say, but I don't know if I should say
Go
it
ahead.
afterwards.
Go ahead.
No. I mean, I was just gonna say I forgot what I was gonna say, so let's keep watching it.
And I'm trying to figure out why the leadership in these cities isn't, for one thing, talking about locking down the southern border, where a lot of this fentanyl is getting through, getting to the root of what's going on here, instead of just filling stuff in vending machines and thinking that that's going to make it better.
Just quickly on the border issue, it is a consensus among law enforcement that they come through the ports of entry, the big smugglers. They hide the drugs in the semi-trucks and the caravans of commercial vehicles that are coming across.
They're not fucking...
It's not. I don't think it's fair to draw an absolute comparison. Immigration equals fentanyl, but we've got to fight it every way we can.
Open border has definitely been an encouragement for fentanyl. A lot of it has.
The border is not open. What are we talking about?
Whatever.
It's not open. What? I mean, I drive past there twice every year. Like, it's not open.
Although it did used to be, actually.
Did it?
Not that long
I just
ago.
looked up this study, fentanyl flow to the United States from the
That's how
DEA.
it flows.
Huh?
That's how it flows.
Yeah. Look.
That's an RM.
Currently, China remains the primary source of fentanyl and fentanyl-related substances trafficked through international mail.
Mail? That's wild. Mail, if you well, already. There's a lot of mail, man.
I can't talk about that.
There's all I'm saying, a lot of mail. They can't check every single thing. That's all. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, listen. They're not coming across the border with fentanyl, y'all.
No, it's racist. It's the same racist bullshit. It's the same fucking thing. I mean, it's fascist playbook 101, man. You fucking demonize people. You make them less than. That's what they did with it wasn't just the Jews. It was fucking homosexual, gay, whatever, but homosexuals.
Gay people,
gypsy, Roma.
Hey, man, don't be saying that word on this podcast.
Shut up.
I'm just kidding.
Nobody even see the part of the problem. That problem is nobody knows that's a thing. I think a lot of people don't know.
But it's okay for Tyson Fury, though, right? Because I think he really is whatever they are. Tyson Fury?
I don't know who that is.
The Gypsy King?
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's a boxer, dude, and his nickname is the Gypsy King.
Oh, Jesus. Fucking boxing. Anyway, no, we're moving on. We're going past the racist thing that you just horribly said. It's just horrible.
I did not say anything horrible, dude.
Anyway, see, they were right. You did say the N word like 100 times when you were.
I did. Younger. I'm sorry. Hey, hold on, real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna quiz you on something, real quick. This is Tyson Fury. Who's older, me or Tyson Fury?
Who gives a shit? He is. He looks older.
I'm 4 years older than Tyson Fury. How the fuck?
Because he gets his ass
What
beat
the
for a
fuck,
living.
dude?
I mean, of course.
Oh my god. Anyways, yeah. I mean, what was I gonna say about drugs? This is like a weird thing. Like, I don't really know where I stand with this. I feel like, obviously, I don't want people to die. I don't want them to just like overdose and clean themselves or whatever. An self-cleaning oven or whatever. I don't know.
I think the problem is we've been so ingrained in this country that poverty is a personal failing, and that any outgrowth of poverty, including drug abuse, anything is a weakness. It's a personal weakness. It's your fault that you're this way, right?
Yeah.
Although let me get one of these rich shits, and in fact, there's a lot of rich shits who end up in fucking rehab and not in jail because they have addictions and they can afford to fucking go to a fucking Betty Ford clinic or something. Is that a thing still? I don't know. But they can afford to do this shit. it's all about poverty. It's all about socioeconomic shit, man. I mean, of course, there's intersectionality, and black folks get it worse, like way disproportionately worse. Black folks, Hispanic folk, you know. But drug addiction is not it's a disease. Okay, it's not a personal failing, and poverty and all that stuff is the problem. It's a personal failing. This country, if you don't pull yourself up by your bootstraps, you're just a lazy piece of shit, and you deserve to fucking die, basically.
Yeah, like that guy said in our comments, he called us lazy, or said like, you guys can't get a 9-to-5 job. Brother, I work 50 hours a week. 9 to 5 sounds nice.
And actually, there was this video I need to finish watching. It was about what is lazy and is it a bad thing or something like that.
I don't think so.
And actually, I'll have to maybe I'll share it, but I didn't get all the way through it, but I got to a part where she said Gen X was like the original quiet quitters, and I was like, oh shit, I just got called out.
That sounds about right, though, to be honest. Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah. Actually, I'd already thought that anyway. I'm like,
yeah.
It's funny learning shit when you're fucking nearly 50 years old and shit. Anyway, whatever.
I'm 38. I just became a leftist like 3 years ago.
Well, you're inbred, so that makes sense.
How do you know that I'm inbred?
I'm just fucking with you. I don't know.
In the comments, if anybody's watching this, please tell us who looks more inbred, me or Chris.
I don't know why you want to embarrass yourself, but go ahead. Anyway.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. So what's the point that New York City's trying to make with that? They're just trying to make Narcan available and those fentanyl strips available, so like people can get help who are overdosing.
Yes.
And then the crack pipes is for like diseases and stuff.
Yes, it's for prevention of disease.
Because this is how I know about this. I was talking to my dad today, and he was like, "You hear about the crack pipes in New York City? They used our tax dollars to give out free crack pipes." And I'm like, Dad, they give out our tax dollars to blow up children in Afghanistan and Syria all the fucking time. Like, they're talking about cutting Social Security right now, and you're talking about crack pipes? Like, so I just like anything, if any right-wing person like tells me something, I just Google it real quick, and I'm like, what's this about, or whatever. And once again, it's like so stupid.
It's easier to get a soundbite, and that goes for anything. That's why when you put up these clips, you put those fucking, they're clickbaity. They're supposed to be. They all do that. That's not, it's just the way it works. I mean, that's the way an algorithm picks you up or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for RM. Well, no, RM does do that too. Anyway. So yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck that noise. If drug addiction wouldn't be, that's an interesting little side note, is the fact that drug addiction is almost non-existent in a situation where the person is well-fulfilled, content, well-fulfilled, good life, all that stuff, and maybe they try drugs every once in a while, but they don't get hooked because they don't have this emptiness in their life. Maybe it is truly recreational, right?
Yeah.
So if people are better off, if they have better lives,
if their means are met, and their needs.
That's what this all fucking goes back to, is the idea of kind of everybody having basic needs, and then we can build up from there. Unfortunately, we don't have that mindset because we're the greediest country in the history of mankind. They want to call us the best. I say the worst. God damn America. Okay. The Bible. What does he say?
It's in the Bible.
Yeah. It's in the Bible.
Oh shit, we got somebody in the chat. Read it. I don't like reading.
Drug addiction became an illness that needs treatment when white kids from the burbs began dying from accidental ODs. Yeah, well, I think I understand what she's saying. Yeah, it was until anything happens to white people, it's not an issue. and that goes for anything. You know, they were as much drug abuse, like they were doing as much crack, they were doing as much cocaine in the fucking rich suburbs or whatever.
Bro, the president's son does cocaine.
They were all doing drugs. They just
or
happened to
crack.
be
I mean,
overprivileged. They were overprivileged fucks, and they can get away with it.
Yeah.
You know, oh, that's fine. You had a rock. Your daddy is who the fuck cares? Versus some dude, you know, on the street, fucking gets fucking what 20 years for like a rock, maybe not 20, whatever, for having like a rock of cocaine or a crack or something like that.
Yeah.
And of course, the sentence disparities, and Bill Clinton could rot in hell, if I believe in hell. But he'll probably, just like Kissinger's motherfucking ass, he just turned 100. That son of a bitch.
I texted you that, didn't I? I looked up, I was like, how old is Henry Kissinger? And when it said 100, that shit blew my mind. No fucking way. I swear to God, that's how you know the devil's real.
That's what that was when Tina Turner died. That was last week.
Yeah. Which, when you said that, I didn't know Tina Turner had died, so I thought you were joking, and then I looked it up, and I was like, oh, fuck. She really did die.
Why the fuck would I do that? That's horrible. Wish death on Tina Turner. What the hell is wrong with you?
Man. Tina Turner's the shit.
Well, yeah. Anyway, so, yeah. It's all bullshit. It's just another attempt for Fox News. Geraldo, I guess, now is like their moderate voice, like the only one left. Although
yeah, that wasn't the worst Fox News segment I've ever seen.
No, well, from her it was. She was your typical, I hate this blonde bimbo chick. They love to get on there, you know.
Damn, you misogynist as fuck.
I mean, they are. They specifically go for the blonde, you know, pretty ditzy looking blonde or whatever, because that's old men, old white dudes love seeing, you know, young, nubile white women. That's what it boils down to. And their audience is overwhelmingly white men. So there you go.
True. That's true. Yep. So yeah, I mean, doing drugs, man.
No, it's bad, okay? Doing drugs is bad.
I was going to say that earlier, but drugs are bad, okay?
Drugs are not bad.
Yeah.
Inherently bad. That's what I'm going to say. Some obviously don't go fucking, you know, doing cocaine every fucking day and let your heart explode. But you know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like I'm that's above my pay grade. Like.
Oh boy, here she comes.
Oh yeah. They should all be put on an island. You take all these homeless people, all these drug addicts, you put them on an island. That's what my dad said earlier. I'm like, okay. I was like, that sounds awesome, Dad. You got you're on an island now? You have your own island? That sounds pretty bad.
I mean, I want an island. That'd be cool, yeah.
Yeah, why can't we go to the island?
I want the island. No, that's code. That's code for kill them all.
Shoot them. Shoot them in the head. So.
All right, Jennifer has gotten upset because I said blondes like ditzy, and I'm like, no, but the stereotype is such that you like Marilyn Monroe, right? You know, the guys like that shit. You know, stupid white dudes think it's cute when women act, ditzy as fuck.
I'm trying to think, is there a blonde chick that's like a badass character? They're usually redheaded or dark haired.
Jennifer.
She said she's not upset. See,
Text
you're
so
pissing
hard.
off
Text
everybody.
Is hard. Text is hard, man. Anyway, go ahead.
I don't remember. I was just trying to think, is there a blonde superhero or anything like that? Female superhero?
What? Miss Marvel. I mean, I'm not Miss Marvel.
Oh, isn't that Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck Brie Larson, dude. Why are they so mad at Brie Larson? Why are the writing nerds so mad at Brie Larson?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
I just
You asked for an example. And that was the one I thought of.
All right, that's a good one because Brie Larson. Yeah, I'd hit that for sure.
Oh, I'm sure she's very. Go find her. I mean, you live in the same city. See if you can go haunt her, fucking hang out, see if you can catch her, like one of those paparazzi or whatever.
No, that's weird, dude.
I know. I was fucking kidding. Are you high? Yes, you are actually.
All right. Do you want Jordan Peterson? Do you want Atlanta?
Jordan Peterson. No, Jordan Peterson. Come on. We need some uplift. Well,
Lord
uplift
Jesus.
by downlift. We'll just say that.
Damn.
I'm telling you, the best part of this actually is Sam's Jordy Pete's impression is fucking hilarious. Or maybe that was just...
All right, here we go. Sucking the majority reports dick again. I skipped to the Jordan Peterson part.
So now, Michael Knowles recently got in trouble for some words he uttered in relationship to eradication, and that's spilled over to some
incidentally,
degree into.
By trouble, he means criticism. He took some criticism, which of course is an abomination when conservatives are criticized. It is the sine qua non.
That's a good one.
That
Can you say that again?
we are living in a authoritarian world where you are constrained from saying anything except for in front of huge crowds of people and on massive platforms.
It's the sine qua what?
The sine qua non. Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, get back to the clip.
Your domain. Do you want to walk us through that particular brouhaha?
He of course it was the left, and I think usually it starts with Media Matters. I'm not sure who started it this time, but someone pulled a clip from his, I think it was a CPAC speech, where he said that I believe his exact words are, we need to, kind of a similar message to what I was just talking about. Yes, we want to protect the kids. That's our first goal, but it doesn't end there. Trans ideology itself, we have to defeat. And so we want to eradicate trans ideology from public life. And so it's the ideology that we're attacking. And of course, people.
Chris, what's the difference between being transgender and trans ideology? Please explain that to me.
Trans ideology isn't a thing, and he's going to. I'll say, I mean, he says that. He pretty much says, Sam says that, like, that's not a thing. It's like the gay agenda, remember that? It's the same shit. The trans agenda is the same as any other agenda. Go out and, eat hot chip, be bi, or whatever the fuck that thing is. That saying, whatever the kids say. And Brittany?
Yeah, did I come back?
Yeah, here you are.
All right. Yeah, my internet's being shitty. It's been real shitty lately.
So yeah, it's just another gay agenda. It's just another reason to fucking, shit on
that one. Just like sometimes they can get me, right? Because I'm a dum-dum, so I'll be listening to him. I'll be like, okay, Geraldo, he's making some sense right now, I guess. But this one, I was literally like doing the dishes or something when you sent this to me, and I listened to it. I didn't really listen to the Sam parts. I was listening to this, and I was like, what the fuck is a trans ideology? Isn't the trans ideology being trans?
No, it's world domination.
Okay.
Grooming, it's grooming. That's what it is.
Why are they so scared that people are going to make them wear clothes of the opposite sex? I would be pissed. I'm always pissed when somebody makes me wear a dress, first of all.
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with anything.
People interpret that, I think, in a willfully ignorant way. They interpret
the reason why people interpret it in the way that he's talking about is because there is no such thing as a trans ideology.
See.
Oh, okay.
There is no such thing as a trans ideology. There is no trans ideology. There is simply a belief that gender is a social construct, which he, on a daily basis, reinforces. Hockey's not manly. Yeah. This guy's not manly. That woman's not womanly.
She's not attractive.
In other words, the moniker man, woman is on a sliding scale according to him.
Mm-hmm.
It is a social construct. You can't, just because you're a man, you're not a man. You can, like, if hockey is less manly, if men's hockey is less manly of a sport, according to him, than anything else, then by definition, it is a social construct.
All right,
Which, of
we're
course,
on
is
Sam's side.
completely
so-
absurd. And especially because the first victims of trans ideology are the trans-identified people themselves. They're the first ones who are victimized by it.
We care.
So we for their own sake.
What?
They care. They super care about trans folks. Yeah. It affects them the worst, man.
You
We're
know
just
what?
doing this for their own good.
How many fucking trans people you think Matt Walsh and Jordan Peterson know?
The only ones they would know is the ones they hire. But anyway.
Because, like, what do two straight white men know about anything about trans people? Have they even talked to a trans person?
Matt Walsh is a straight up fucking pedo almost because he was sitting there trying to justify fucking 14-year-olds and shit, basically.
So, but why would they know anything about what being trans is? I don't know anything about being trans.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care what that's just all made up bullshit. It's just another reason. It's just another marginalized group they can shit on to keep keep your eye off the ball. With the fact that they don't even have any policies and just bilking poor people and shit is like just powerful people making more money and poor people being cleansed in self-cleaning ovens. Actually, more than I think about that. That's horrible. Okay, so ovens, get it?
I didn't know you were supposed to leave. Well, yeah. First of all, yes. Yeah, I can't believe you didn't get that before. And are you supposed to leave your house when you do the self-cleaning oven? Because I did it one time, and then my apartment started to smell really bad, and I was like, oh yeah.
You have to fucking aerate it.
Be here. I didn't know that.
You have to open all the windows. What do you mean you didn't know that? Do you not know smells go outside if you open windows?
Oh, well, I mean, I left, but like I looked it up. And I was like,
No.
Oh,
You
shit.
opened you ventilated the house, right?
Yeah, and then I left.
Okay, all right. It's just gonna stink for a while. It's just some Febreze or something.
I know. Well, are we still watching this?
Yeah, go ahead.
First and foremost, we want to eradicate.
Imagine that we were to say, we're going to eradicate this Catholic ideology, which has led
straight
to
ideology.
this. No, let's just say the Catholic ideology, which has led to, in Illinois, at least a couple of thousand, in Maryland, another 1,000, in Boston, maybe another 1,000 more, maybe, of these cases of pedophilia. We're going to save the Catholics from this ideology. They're the first victims.
Mm-hmm.
They are the first. Imagine if you said that.
I don't know. I'm not going with him on this equivalency here. I get what he's saying, and I agree with him, but it's a weird hypothetical.
You just said you agree with it. What are you talking about?
No, I agree with him, but like talking about what I don't know. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, I don't understand.
What are you going to do if you're going to
saying eradicating Catholic people because they're pedophiles?
No, that's not what. That's not what he's saying.
Get rid of the Catholic ideology? What is it you're going to do? What ideology do you think the Nazis were trying to get rid of when they got rid of the Jewish ideology? Right?
What were the Catholics doing when they went into different parts of the world that the West had colonized and forced their ideology onto people there? I mean, you can look very much like into eradication of an ideology in service of another and see what deadly consequences that has.
Continue.
This ideology, but obviously there's nothing genocidal there. The real genocide, and I gave a college talk recently where I tried to make this case that going back to the suicide epidemic, which is a real problem among trans-identified people. But the real genocide when it comes to trans-identified people is it's like a self-genocide. It is a community erasing itself.
Well, it's even more demented
Wasn't
than
Matt
that.
Walsh the one that said that like if transgender people can't procreate, then they're a dying species? Like
species? That's not the right word.
Not species, but like a dying
group or
breed. Yeah.
No, breed's
when when that's like not how transgender works. Being transgender works.
Jordy Pete's is off the benzos, destroyed him, and the all meat diet, the coma has completely destroyed his fucking brain. This motherfucker is crazy. He's a lunatic, man. Listen to the man talk. He's just stringing words together.
All right.
I would say. We've been fed this activist nonsense nonstop at an ever accelerating rate for 30 years that
30?
The LGBT ever expanding alphabet domain is a community.
Okay,
now, first of all, it's not a community at all. A community is.
How would you know that? You are not in the community. How would you know that?
Based on a set of shared practices, let's say, and shared institutions and shared values, let's say, and not merely on a set of infinitely expandable, subjectively identified proclivities.
Pause. Okay, okay. He is arguing that there is no.
I kind of don't want to hear Sam's take. Sam's take is our take. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fine. No, that's fine. I was just here for. Yeah, I usually just watch the clips. He was just so good in this that I forget.
Yeah.
Because when it's just them, Emma, and the I'm like, oh god, let me skip right to the.
Oh yeah, I will watch it if they're talking about something I want to hear. But yeah, it's not.
Nah, they're no. I just don't like them.
Let's see. Let's see what they're.
Sorry, Emma. I love you, but I just you're boring. I'm sorry.
God, her and Anna are the same person. I swear to God.
No, they're not. Anna's actually engaging. But anyway, go ahead.
Kind in the world, right, okay. And was also the lead editor of the most prominent scientific journal dealing with transgender matters. So Zucker was actually as close to a reasonable scientific ally of the transgender community as had ever emerged. And what he observed as a consequence of his decades of work was that, first of all, the best thing to do with kids with body dysmorphia was to just leave them the hell alone till they were 18. And the reason for that was, well, first of all, the first reason was that about 80% of them ended up gay. And so part of the reason they were bodily dysmorphic when they were very young is because they were homosexual, and there was some tension between their emerging sexual proclivity and their biological reality, at least in contrast to what was
man,
normal.
come on.
80%.
Okay, so now he just conceded that there was a time where the normative values, i.e.,
I kind of want to hear it said, but.
Well, make up your mind. You just said you didn't.
No, I'm sorry. Tell me what to say on my own podcast, Sam, please. On my own live show.
He's the godfather of leftist podcast.
Yeah, he totally is. I mean, how many transgender kids are getting all these operations done at under the age of 18?
You know, all these things you're asking me, you don't go watch that whole thing, because he literally just says something after that about it.
Sam?
Yeah.
Oh, because you made me watch it, so I'm probably like thinking of stuff in my head too. Yeah, I don't think kids are.
It's all bullshit. It's just...
from what I understand too. Transgender people don't usually get the bottom surgery because it's super difficult and expensive, right?
Trans men don't usually. Trans women will, because it's.
Oh, is it easier?
Yeah, it's easier to make a vagina than it is to build a penis, basically. If you look, because I don't want to sit here because I'm not trans and I don't want to make it look like.
Yeah,
but I do know that it's kind of an awkward and it doesn't look quite right, and it doesn't necessarily help with dysmorphia. If you know.
Yeah, so like bottom surgery for me, I don't even like think about bottom surgery or like consider that as any part of this. So it'd just be like getting boobs or cutting your boobs off. What's the big problem with that?
Well, that's a mastectomy. That's another part of the trans men thing. That's Ellie Page.
Yeah. It seems like most trans men do the top surgery, or it seems like they all do the top surgery.
Well, I mean, and it's not trans necessarily. It could be non-binary. There's a whole, maybe you, for whatever reason, maybe you're not really super dysmorphic, but maybe you're just, I don't know. Who gives a shit? As long as you're a grown ass person, who the fuck cares?
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
But yeah, they're both pieces of shit. And you know, I was 1,000 yards away from that fucker at one point.
Matt Walsh or
yeah,
Jordan Peterson?
Matt Walsh was fucking downtown doing that fucking rally or whatever the fuck. And
I don't want to. I don't know what it is, but like, I don't like Matt Walsh, but for some reason I don't want to hit him as hard as I want to hit the other people.
I can't. I mean, I don't know, man, but I mean, there were actually not that many people showed up, and there was lots of counter protesters.
Yeah.
All those weird blue hair people, you know.
Yeah. Speaking of that, let's watch this this clip about the Glendale school board meetings. Have you heard about this?
I don't think so, no.
I think it has something to do with like the Glendale school board, which is like fucking right next door to me. Are like trying to recognize Pride Month, and they had this like school board meeting, and a bunch of Nazis showed up. But this is the clip that we're about to watch is from like the local news, and I haven't even watched this. Let's just watch it together and see what's going on.
Over Pride curriculum here at the Glendale Unified School District headquarters, and there were hundreds of people that showed up here in the parking lot to demonstrate. Take a look. Sky Fox was over the scene, and you can see the moments when that crowd became violent here, dueling protests outside the Glendale Unified Board meeting that led to law enforcement declaring an unlawful assembly.
Was that a woman that just got hit by a man?
The school board was voting on reconsidering Pride curriculum, highlighting LGBTQ+ issues that has been in place since 2019. Glendale Unified says it follows California law, which states that every person on campus has a right to be referred to by their preferred pronoun. Meanwhile, parents and community members on both sides showed up to demonstrate.
They need to stop asking little children what they sexually identify as. Children are not sexual beings.
I don't think they ever asked them that.
I think it's really important to be here to stand up for all children and not be exclusive. We are an inclusive community.
The school board later did vote unanimously to declare June Pride Month and move forward with the curriculum. Advocates say LGBTQ+ representation in school studies is important. Opponents say they don't want the content to be introduced to children. Police, meanwhile, say many of the protesters here at this demonstration were also present during a violent exchange between demonstrators outside Saticoy Elementary in North Hollywood last week over a scheduled Pride assembly.
Yeah, that's on the other side of me.
Police say 3 people were arrested here in the parking lot yesterday, one of them for allegedly using pepper spray. Reporting live in Glendale, I'm Mario Ramirez. Back to you.
Oh, Kelly.
One of teachers in Temecula.
Yeah. So shit's going on right next to me. Now I heard that there were Proud Boys there. I follow this guy on Twitter. I would have to look him up. You maybe even know who he is. This like leftist guy, but he seems very reactionary. I don't really know much about him. Let me see if I can like find this. Not on Twitter. I follow him on Instagram. And he's been posting about this, which is why I know about it. Let's see if I can find him.
Come on, man. You should have this shit already, man.
I know. I just didn't think about it. Vishal Singh? Do you know who this guy is?
No. VJ Singh? Is that what you mean?
No, it says Vishal. Vishal.
Oh, well, I don't know. No.
Yeah, you might have to look into this guy for me. I mean, he seems cool. Like, he follows, like, Antifa, SoCal, and People's City Council, the militant leftists. But, like, I don't know. Some of this stuff seems very reactionary at times, but yeah. So, yeah, this gay shit's going on in the schools, and we can't be having this gay shit going on in the schools now.
I mean, it's everywhere. California, you'd think that'd be more tolerant, but, I mean, it seems like Nazis pop up more there than, like, in liberal areas. Like in Oregon, dude. They always have... Portland always has, you know, plenty of Proud Boys up there.
Yeah. It's just crazy that they're coming out in droves like that. That was a big-ass crowd, man, for a school board meeting.
That ain't, I mean, that's the same shit here over those goddamn books or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same for Florida, from what I understand. I don't know. They're not asking their kids what they identify as sexually. They just asked about their gender. What are they not getting there?
It doesn't. They don't care. They don't know. They just know that they like to hate people who are different. That's all it boils down to is tribalism. I mean, if you can convince people, like I said, you can convince people to look at those dirty people over there. They won't be paying attention to the fact they're getting fucking destroyed by powerful people. It's taking all their fucking money and hope and every damn thing.
Yeah. Just sad, man. Because I mean, I understand it. Like, it's like imperialist thinking, right? Like, you want your version of history to be told. You don't want the. I mean, it's the same for us, but like, we're trying to like move forward as a society and like grow so that we can stop being in this vicious cycle that we've been in for the last fucking 1,000 years, several thousand years.
No, they don't care about that.
And it's like we can't advance as a society.
They don't want to advance. They want to stay in the fucking 50s when white people were the best. They were treated with respect by black people who, stepped in the street, so they wouldn't be on the sidewalk with them and shit.
That's so fucking weird, man. Get over yourself. Just stay in your house, like me. If you don't want to talk to people, just stay in your house. That's what I do. Just stay in your house. Just don't talk to people. Do the world a favor.
Yeah, Brittany, take your own advice. Oh, you just did. Never mind.
Well, like, I've been thinking about, like, man, I'm high. How am I going to articulate this? Like, people seem to think, and me too, I have a whole show where I say my entire fucking opinion. But people seem to think that, like, their opinions matter on shit. And it's like, it really doesn't. Like, just keep that shit to yourself, man.
Yeah, it seems like the people who are most vocal about their opinions are the ones who are most ill-informed, it seems like.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm trying to... Who was it that said, better to keep your... And I'm paraphrasing. To keep your mouth shut in case you say something... In case you look like a fool and instead of opening your mouth and proving everybody right. Or something like that.
It's this. This is how I became like a not so quiet kid to a quiet kid, and then now I'm loud again. But my brother used to make fun of me a lot when I was a kid, and because I would like say stupid stuff. I still say stupid stuff, obviously. I mean, watch the show. But my brother used to like make fun of me for that shit. And one day I was like, cool. If he's gonna make fun of me, I'm just never gonna talk. And I just like stopped talking.
Yeah, you can't let other people dictate your actions or your feelings, even though that's easier said than done with somebody you're close to, I guess. Anyway, so we are I think we're about that time.
No, you want to do the Atlanta City?
Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, I got some time. Work is it's not slow, but I've already done most of my work for the day, so. Which, by the way, For All Mankind Season 4 is going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait for you guys to see it. Woo!
So I'm here just as an individual, not representing my employer.
Oh, hold on. Let me go back
I live in
a little
DeKalb. I work as an advanced EMT for the DeKalb County Fire Rescue Department, although I'm here just as an individual, not representing my employer. I live in Decatur, just a few minutes down the road from the proposed Cop City site, and I was born here in Atlanta. I'm here today in protest against a gross misuse of public funds.
Nice.
I want to make it very clear to every single one of you on City Council that those of us first responders who are not police stand to gain absolutely nothing from the proposed Cop City site. A giant simulated city in the woods where police will train in riot techniques because they're scared of what will happen the next time they kill someone like George Floyd or Rayshard Brooks does nothing for us.
Damn.
And they should be scared because there should be consequences for immoral, inhumane behavior.
That's real leftist shit. See, that's the kind of...
This should be a time to rein in rogue law enforcement, not reward them with millions of dollars.
talking about this earlier too. Like my dad's gonna get pissed off about giving crackheads free
White
crack
guy.
pipes, but we're gonna fucking make a cop city.
Oh, he's gonna.
What costs more, the crack pipes or the cock city? The cop city. Which one costs more?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I mean, the price is irrelevant. I mean,
Yeah.
which is better?
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, true. Sorry.
We've all read the autopsy results from the DeKalb County Medical Examiner. We know that the activist who died in the forest toward Taguita was murdered by Georgia State Patrol, and we know that the police here will kill again if they're given the opportunity. If I killed one of my patients, I would rightfully be put in prison. But if a police officer kills one of my patients, there would be calls from a lot of you for more training and $1 million budget increase.
All this from a guy that looks like a cop.
I know, it's so weird.
That's an ass-backwards approach to public safety. As for fire and EMS,
That's basically it.
Oh,
I mean, we
back
have.
to fucking
Let's
Sam
play that
Cedar.
other clip.
God damn it. You want to play the other clip?
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
I mean, this guy was...
West Atlanta in District 10 with my wife and daughter. Both my wife and I grew up here. Our families call Atlanta home, and we are deeply rooted and invested in this city and its future. I've never spoken at council before, but I've been so disturbed by how the city has ignored the voices of its constituents, lied about how much money is going to this facility, violently suppressed its own residents for protesting and organizing to stop the destruction of Wolani Forest, just so that the police can build a new training center that we don't need, that we don't want. I knew I had to be here today. I have a little girl. She's about to turn 2. She's the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. I never knew I could love someone so much. On our way to daycare in the morning, we sing songs as I try to avoid the potholes that have been there for years. I drive by neighbors waiting at bus stops with no benches, no shelters from the rain. We see unhoused neighbors and community members sleeping under makeshift shelters. And we see cop cars cruising our neighborhood all day, every day. I've been harassed on more than one occasion by the cops in my neighborhood. They make me feel the opposite of safe. Spending $60 million, 60 million taxpayer dollars on a new police training facility is the most heartbreaking, reckless, and quite frankly, anti-Black thing this city has ever proposed in my lifetime. I cannot believe I'm standing here pleading for you to not spend the tax dollars of a Black city to tear down a forest in a Black neighborhood, to increase the policing and caging of more and more Black people. All this in a city with Black leadership. I'm tired of it. Just think of what $60 million can do to care, educate, house, and nurture the people of the city, the children of the city. Say no to Cop City. Thank you.
Bye.
Nice, dude. I mean, that's why we can't let Black people vote, right? Because they...
Well, yeah, that's why they gerrymander everything. Well, yeah, I mean, broadly, Democrats, obviously, but in the South, of course, they're a pretty big block, especially. But
the white people in office, they can't have the Black people coming in their fucking city council meetings talking to them like that.
Oh, well, I mean, it depends. It's got less to do with color than fucking Republican or Democrat. Well, conservative, whatever you want to call it. It's all bullshit.
It's all the same.
I mean, they don't
that's
actually
fucking
give a fuck.
crazy.
You know?
Yeah, that shit's inspiring, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's stuff like that gives me hope for like 10 seconds until I realize we're in a hellscape, a dystopian hellscape. And then I'm smoking more weed and watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force or whatever.
Oh,
anyway.
shit. I haven't seen that forever.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but...
I'm just now watching it. It's been 20 fucking years.
Oh my god, dude. What's the neighbor? What's his name?
What neighbor?
Carl?
Oh,
in
yeah,
the show.
Carl. Yeah.
Is that his name?
Carl! He's got that New Jersey accent.
That guy's the best character, dude. No, I was going to say Oh, go ahead, sorry.
No, I like Master Shake. He's my favorite.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. No, I was going to say, you see all these people showing up to these city council meetings, these school board meetings, and you're like, you get excited. You're like, oh, yeah, people are, like, actually doing stuff. And then you remember that the Proud Boys are there, too. And the Nazis, and the conservatives, and they're all there.
I know, but
just
I mean,
as many there as there are from the left.
I mean, there is an I guess optimistics are wrong. They're getting scared. That's why they're coming out more. It's like they're scattering because they're losing they're losing their grip on power. Well, let's not fool ourselves. It was never about that. But white people, middle class and lower class folks are losing their power, and the politicians are playing to that fact. And politicians don't actually give a fuck either way. They want white and black, folk fighting each other. So I mean, that's just fine with them. It's all fucking charade, just like George Carlin said last week. You see how I brought that? You see how I did that? That's what we call a callback, Brittany. People in the business call it.
I don't think that was last week though. I think that was 2 weeks ago.
Well, whatever. Same difference.
I did post that clip, so if you want to see that, Carl.
That's probably why it was.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was being a dumbass.
So what can we look forward to if everything sucks?
Nothing. Fleshlights.
Fallout 3. I've been playing that shit since 2008.
Man, just do what you do. Whatever makes you happy and doesn't hurt anybody, just do that. Self-care,
I guess,
man.
Did we talk about this on or off the show? I guess that kind of brings us back to laziness. Like, it's good to be lazy.
Yeah, we're doing a whole... I mean, like I said, I don't remember the name of the video, but I'll probably post it on the Facebook page, because that... I didn't even watch the whole thing. I felt called out. So
yeah.
Anyway,
I want to see it. Maybe we'll watch it next week and talk about it then.
I don't know how. It's maybe pretty long. I don't remember. Anyway,
okay.
So fuck Cop City and ATL is like pretty much, the biggest city in the South. Well, most important, at least in the deep South. City 4 hours away from me. So I got a little. Big ATL energy. Okay. I see you.
All right. I'm going to make it a plan to come visit you every time I'm in Atlanta. So I don't know if I want to meet up in Chattanooga again, though. Maybe I might have to drive to Nashville.
It's not like there's anything special about it. Or you can see.
Well, why don't you come to Atlanta then?
I've been to Atlanta several times.
To meet me, I mean.
Why would I go to Atlanta, dude?
To hang out with me?
But I gotta drive. Okay.
We'll figure it out later.
Anyway, and on that negative note, where she's trying to play me out, trying to call me out of my own damn show, like I'm a sucker.
This ain't just your show, okay?
Whatever.
This is an equal opportunity show.
Whatever. We all know it's a man's world. Anyway. No. Yes.
Nope.
And on that note, we're gonna go ahead and forget that Brittany just said that untrue statement, and that regardless of the fact that we gave you all the rights to vote and let you get your own credit cards, I better stop now. All right, y'all, go do what you want to do. Go love who you want to love, and watch Aaron Brown and our show too. All right. All right. Later, Gator.